You're okay. How cool is that? A snipe. There we go. There you are, boy. Hello there. Welcome to the Drifting Spore. I'm Steve. It's another gorgeous evening in Nova Scotia tonight. I'm out right after work, man. Out on a quick just go look drift. I've made it up into some hardwoods. I've been playing around in softwoods there lately. So I've got some mushrooms I've been looking for. And I couldn't believe it on the way in. I put the video before this, but I saw a snipe, man. I almost walked right on top of him. I stepped down and he ran away from under my boot. So I followed him through the woods a little bit. And I want to tell you, like, over the last year, I don't think I've ever seen a snipe before the last year, but over the last year, I've seen quite a few. I've seen one at the beach. I saw one. There he is right there. He's still hanging around. He's just chilling. No wonder these guys were almost hunted to extinction, right? Like, he's not gone anywhere at all. He's just right there hanging out watching me. Anyway, enjoy the show. So anyway, that was really cool to see. Amazed already. And then, oh, and thank you. Thank you very much. Because I had asked him when I first saw him if he was going to take me to any decent mushrooms, if he could show me where there's some good mushrooms. And what do you know? On this log behind me, there's something here that is on my list of mushrooms I'm looking for. So let's bring you in close. I'm just out on a drift here tonight, just looking for mushrooms, seeing what I can see, seeing what the universe wants to show me. And so far, it's already been an amazing drift. If I go home right now, I've seen a snipe and these mushrooms I'm about to show you. And we're going to get a couple for my new basket here. And then we're going to drift a bit more and see what's up. So thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoy. That little snipe is in there somewhere. He is very well camouflaged. So cool to see, man. You can't mistake. The first time I ever saw a snipe, I was like, oh my god, a snipe, right? Like, you just know when you see them what they are. So anyway, back to the mushrooms. This nice fallen log here, beautiful fallen log. He's got a few other mushrooms on him, but the ones I'm interested in are right here. And those there, look real close. Those there, there's quite a few of them on here. I'm not going to take that first one. These are Ganoderma applanatum, the artist conch. And these ones are bigger than the last ones I got. So, and there's a lot of them on here. There's some even over here on the other side of the tree. So I'm going to look for a couple of good size ones and get them in my basket. Right on. There's more up here. Ganoderma applanatum, the artist conch. Lovely. Pretty nice one right there. He's nice and firm. That one's pretty nice too. So let's try this bottom one. He feels okay on the bottom. So I'm just gonna ask if I can harvest you, Ganoderma applanatum, and I will be using you in tea for my health over the coming year. The Ganoderma applanatum is really good as like a de-stressor, man. When I put this guy in tea, in my regular teas, he's like a relaxing mushroom. He makes you feel really nice and relaxed, and I really appreciate him. Thank you. So I just gently prise him. Oh, this one's a dead one. Of course. Hopefully this one's not dead. I better get down and look now. Oh, that one's got some black on him too. Oh no, hopefully we can find a good one. I might have been fooled. These brand new ones look great. I'm not so sure about these other ones. This little one looks okay, let's see. Yeah, this one's a good one. So that one's great. He can go in the basket. Let's see. That one's got a hole. Probably that one up there, I would say. It's a bit more bushwhacking than I'd like to do, but it's for mushrooms. So it's worth it. Kind of checking myself for ticks as I go. Okay, this one's got a dead spot on him. All in all, he is good. Right on. So that'll be good for now for those two. And we will continue on our drift and see what we can find here. That's pretty amazing. Thank you very much, Ganoderma applanatum. I was getting low on you, and now we're stocked up again. I keep my eyes peeled. This seems like a pretty good spot. Well, we meet again, my old friends. So I'm getting to know these guys pretty well now. This guy's really slugged out bad. Most of them are slugged out bad. That guy's not great. They still got good pore surface though. So these are reishi. This is Ganoderma sugae on a fallen hemlock log up on a side hill. This is typical of where I find it. That guy there is good to go. I've been very lucky to get a lot of Ganoderma sugae this year. But I mean, I'm looking for enough to get me through till next year around this time. So I can always take a little bit more. I'm thinking I'll bring you in close and show you them first. And then I'll harvest, I think, this guy. That guy looks like he's good to go in the basket. These guys all seem to be slugged out, so we'll leave them to spread their spores. Let's have a closer look, if I can not fall down this hill. So, avoiding certain disaster. There we go. One there, little guy, he's all slug eaten. That one there's got slug bites, but I would still harvest him. I might get. That one there's half eaten. That one there looks like a boxing mitt. Isn't that interesting? So cool, man. Get a good picture of these. Very nice looking. Now these ones up top, there's one bigger one. And that one there's a nice big one. Not as big as the one I found the other day. It's still very nice. Try to get in here for a good picture of the underside. Okay, so I would say this guy here is the one coming home with me. Okay, Ganodermasugae. I would ask you the same as the artist count. May I please harvest you? I take you home and dehydrate you, and I will use you in teas over the winter for my health. Ganodermasugae, my good friend here, is in the Chinese medicine. It's not the same as the Chinese reishi. That is a different type of mushroom that looks kind of similar. Thank you. Thank you so much. Beautiful. Beautiful mushroom. Probably hard to see that, but very nice. But yeah, the Chinese would call Ganodermasugae, or their reishi, they refer to it as the mushroom of immortality. And hey, I'm all about that. I'm going to leave these guys alone. I'm only going to take this one. Wonderful, wonderful to see us. So many of them this year. It's awesome. Where's the next one? We gotta see this. He came out of right in there. You want to be really careful not to step on his eggs, or her eggs, I guess. Not seeing anything. I just look real close at every footstep I take. I didn't take the time to get my mic going either, so hopefully you can hear me. Yeah, where did you go, honey? Oh, she went further up. Still hear her going, but I can't see her now. She was kind of flopping around on the ground like she was hurt when I first saw her. Oh, there she goes. There she goes up over a log. She's pretending to be hurt. Let me see if I can get some zoom on. There we go. Oh. Yeah. Where are you now? I hear you. Oh, she give it up now. It's really thick getting through here. But I'm making my way back down to the brook. And I should be coming down at a place I can cross the brook. But we'll see. It's very thick in here. Hemlock, of course. But not many downed hemlock in here. But I wouldn't be surprised to find reishi. Nice little open spot here. You can see the brook down in there. Well, there we go. I've made it down the side hill, and I've come around the loop, and I'm back at the bench spot. It's a beautiful spot, but the brook's really loud right here, so I hope you can hear me. Hopefully the mic is canceling some of that out. And yeah, so I'm due for a break, man. I've gathered some mushrooms. I've had a nice drift all down that side. I'm gonna get a cup of tea on the go here before I go home. So let's get that on the go. All right, I'm ready to get this tea on the go. So I've brought my little fancy feast stove, or whatever you want to call it, DIY alcohol stove. You're gonna go right there. Now this one's unique that I can put, well, I'll leave the crosshairs off for a second. It's not a breath of wind here tonight, so I shouldn't need a windscreen. I don't think I need to go too crazy with the fuel and just boiling water. I put my crosshairs on now. so I don't have to do it later once there's fire. Okay, I need my gloves in case anything goes wrong. And let's bring you in close and see if we can get that lit. There we go. Instantly bloomed. That stove is ready to go right off first flick. Let's get our water on. Perfect. Grateful for this bench. I don't have to worry about finding a flat spot or anything. Right on. That should be boiling in no time. There we go. Block that wind just a little bit. All right, my tea is well and truly boiled. It's looking good. We got Earl Grey in there tonight. Ooh, that's so hot it's getting me through my gloves. Wow. That's nice and strong. I'm just going to leave the bag in my canteen cup where it is there now. Now, just let that stove burn out. And I'm going to get comfy and enjoy my cup of tea. Well, sir, there we go. There's no better way to get comfy in the woods than in a hammock chair. I'm telling you. Let me see if I can get my tea drink without burning my face off. It's hot. It's good though. It's nice and strong. Ooh, wonderful. What a beautiful little spot, man. What a great spot to finish this drift off, eh? Lovely. Hmm, that's good, but it's far too hot to drink right at this moment. So let's have a little chat while that cools. So, a couple things. So, I'm just so grateful, man. I'm so grateful for this. Being able to do this, getting out here, having the ability to learn about and find different mushrooms. Like, I know this isn't a bumper haul or anything. This isn't like, right? But for me, each one of these Ganoderma applanatum artist conchs represents a good many teas, right? Every third day I have a tea, and artist conch is one of the best ones, man. It is so soothing. Like, I find it's a real mellower. When I get a tea with this in it, I am mellowed out. And of course, the reishi, your Ganoderma suge, is a mushroom of immortality, man. Right? So you can't get better than that. The Ganoderma basket drift. I don't think I'll name this drift that, but my oh my. I've been finding so much things this spring so far. Spring's almost over. Excuse me. But it's been amazing. What an amazing start to this warm weather season. And I mean, talk about gratitude, man. Look at my hammock chair that my mom made me, right? Look at my hat. My hat that I'm wearing was a gift from my niece and nephew gave me this for looking after their dog while they were away, right? My wingman. I know, like I will never run out of gratitude for Mark Young, but my wingman, it came from Mark Young. And it seems to work, man. This is the second time I've had the wingman out, and it's great. Like, I don't have horseflies and deer flies buzzing around me. And I can tell you from experience, when I'm at work, I don't have my wingman, and I'm getting eaten by horseflies, and they want to take big chunks out of you. So having this is a huge deal. My basket, my basket here, my new basket, I love it. It's not wicker, it's plastic, right? But that's what I wanted. I want something that's going to last a while. And right, I managed to clip my first aid kit on it. It didn't come with a shoulder strap. I had put 2 loops of paracord on it and put the shoulder strap on. It came with these 2 handles. So I just put a shoulder strap on it off a duffel bag, my first aid kit, clipped that on there with a carabiner. And these 2 straps, though, the way they work, see how they go right through? They're like a loop. So on my backpack, I can put my backpack belt through those, and that holds it right there, man. It's perfect. And this was another gift, a gift from my mom, an early birthday present. So, and last night I was talking to Marty from Marty's Ramblings, right? Like, what a great connection I've made with him, man. We have a whole lot of stuff in common, right? It's just amazing. I'm just so grateful for everything that's going on right now, man. It's hard to even express it, but I guess that's my best I can do. Thank you. Thank you to everyone that's been watching and supporting and, in the background, just a like, man. That's all great. I don't do this for views or anything. I'm not out here trying to make money or nothing like that. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy filming what I'm doing. I enjoy learning about mushrooms, nature, plants, nature. At the very start of this drift, I almost walked on a snipe, man. Snipes are not, I don't think snipes are common here. I don't know. But I haven't seen many in my lifetime. I've seen 3 this summer. So I think the snipes are trying to tell me something. And from this drift, I would say they're trying to tell me where the good mushrooms are at. So that's right on. I like that. So yeah, Marty's a great guy. My mom, Mark Young, right? The Scotts, Scott McGee and Scott McCaffrey. Scott McCaffrey, man, I appreciate you. I appreciate your support. You're always first comment on my videos, man. 9 times out of 10, my first comment on a video is Scott McCaffrey, and I appreciate that, man. You always mention me in my videos. You always have something to say, right? That's awesome. The support I'm receiving through this little endeavor I'm doing, it's not even an endeavor. It's just something I love to do. So I'm out here doing it, man. And that's the point that I reached over the last few years. I kind of went from just grinding away, working for the weekends type of thing, to really opening up and understanding and wanting to learn and understand everything. Mushrooms, trees, nature, plants, ecosystems, everything that's going on around me, especially out here in the natural world. Brooks, flowing water, I'm drawn to water constantly, right? This is what is, man. And I really feel like I'm just here to experience it, and to capture it on video and share it with you is just icing on the cake. I have a creative urge, right? And so by creating these videos and going looking for mushrooms and all that stuff and sharing it with you, once I edit the video and upload it, that video's got a life of its own from then on. I no longer, right? It's no longer mine. I've let it go. It's yours now. And right, I love interacting with you in the comments and stuff too. And I'm making great friends, man. So anyway, to all y'all out there, I thank you very much. This cup's to you guys, man. Getting out, experiencing all this, all that is, man, and trying to understand it just a little. It's really phenomenal stuff. And right, the mushrooms, I can't tell you how my health has turned around because of those. It's been a real great experience, and I wake up every day looking forward to what I'm going to experience next. You can too. Tea's still pretty hot, but it's drinkable now. I'm going to sit here and get real quiet and just drink my tea, man, and breathe this all in, just like I do. Right on. Oh my goodness, what a lovely, lovely drift I've had. Hmm. Finding mushrooms, seeing snipes, seeing, I don't know yet if I caught that, it looked like a rough grouse to me, I think. Don't know yet if I seen that rough grouse on video. Hopefully I captured it. And actually, at work today, I flushed a killdeer off its nest as well. So that, I don't think the snipe had a nest. It wasn't acting weird. I'm not any less weird than snipes can act. They're a little weird. But the killdeer did the same thing as the rough grouse. It flopped around on the ground, and I actually found its nest. Maybe I'll throw a picture of the eggs there in this video, but that wasn't on this drift. That was earlier today. And it was cool, but then to see the same thing for the rough grouse, it popped out, acted injured, right? Just to lead me away from its nest, away from its eggs. It's pretty cool, man. What a great experience. This is what it's all about for me, man. To all of y'all, everybody out there that's watching, that's commenting, that's reaching out. Oh, I really appreciate you. I really, really do. And as well, all of those people that are following me on Instagram and TikTok and that are watching my daily videos, I encourage you. I put the odd video short on YouTube, but not very often, right? I kind of saved that for Instagram. So check me out over on Instagram at the Drifting Spore, right? I have daily videos there, and the premise there is they're like a visual and audible meditation is what they are. So when I view them, I always think of them when I see them. I always think of them as like something to look at and try to see in as much detail as possible and try to really notice all the fine details. And man, it'll do you some good. I'm telling you. Don't take my word for it. I'm just an idiot outdoors, man. I don't know nothing. Anyway, lovely cup of Earl Grey tea tonight. My DIY stove worked perfectly. Boiled my tea in minutes. And I've had a lovely drift, man. But fun is fun and done is done. So it's time to pack up and head her home. I came out before supper tonight. So hopefully they saved me a plate. This time of year it's hard not to, right? But anyway, let's pack up and head down the trail. Man, that evening light coming through the nice new green leaves is just lovely. It's got that green glow. I'm all about that. Ah, my Burma. All right, there we go. I've had a gorgeous evening out in the woods tonight. My trick of wearing a white shirt with long sleeves is working pretty good. I didn't overheat this time. And my wingman, that's definitely helping keep flies off my head. So I'm grateful to not need a hood, man. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. I really appreciate you coming along. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I want you all to remember that you will never find anything unless you get out and look. Go have a look, man. It's worth it. Bye for now.